Hello and welcome back to StoneBlock 4. Today we are going to work on the AE2 system and we are going to be upgrading the crafting CPU and all that stuff. Well, not the crafting CPU, that comes a little bit later. We're talking about the pattern holders and everything. So if we go downstairs, we have a whole bunch of these pattern providers over here. And even though that we are using the extended pattern providers, we are slowly running out of space in each of these things. And not to mention, these molecular assemblers, well, they're not the fastest thing in the world. So we're going to have to replace this and make a matrix assembler that'll hold all our patterns and everything like that. And then later on, we're going to look into building this thing over here, which is the quantum computer core. You know what? We're going to do this first and see if we can make it. So anyway, we are going to encode a couple of recipes here. So it is a big honking multi-block structure after all. If you can only make one thing of the quantum computer, you can just make this and only this, and that'll last you for just a little bit until you can get everything else. So yeah, so let's get started with that. First of all, let's make a couple of patterns here. Okay, there we go. All right, so quantum computer core, it's all of this stuff over here. So let's put that in there. And we're going to need this, this, and this. So what is this? Quantum computer accelerator. Okay, let's make that one. Okay, this is quantum crafting unit. Okay, and crafting unit is that one. So I'm going to put that into the world engine. Oh boy, that's going to be fun. Crafting unit. Okay, what do you need? Fortron and 64. Okay, and you need this, this, and this. Okay, that doesn't look too much trouble right there. Okay, crafting unit, we got the quantum accelerator. Okay, let me take a look at the accelerator stuff again. Okay, anything else we need? Okay, we can make everything else. Okay, cool. Okay, we got the accelerator and that stuff. Okay, let's go back to this thing. And what else is next? Okay, quantum crafting unit we got. All right, this is the big boy right there, 256. This probably takes the longest to make because it's like a chain of recipes. So here we go. Do this. And then we're going to need the 128 million. Do that. And then we need to make the quantum storage component. It's like that. And then 2 spatial component. And we need the Fluix pearls. Okay. Let's go back to here. Go to here. Go to here. And then what else do we need? Okay, components. Okay, 256k storage components. We're also going to need the vibrant quartz class. Okay, 256. 64k. And we can make everything else, I think. Right? Okay, 64k. Back to here, go back to here, go back to here. Okay, back to here. Okay, to here. Okay, and go back to... Okay, we can make those. All right, let's get the vibrant quartz glass. And there we go. Okay, go back to here. And let's see. This thing... 128 million. 128 million. Okay, go. Go. Leave, go. What the heck did you get flux dust? Okay. All right. Let's put this into the pattern providers. I'm not even sure we have enough space. Okay. Go down here. And let me see. Okay, fill that stuff. Okay, that in there. Okay, that's filled. Okay, that's filled. That's filled. Okay, those are filled. Okay, we need to start filling this one here. Okay, put that in there. Okay, great. Okay, let's go back up. Now we'll put this one into the world engine. That's running out of space too. Right there. Okay. And then what else is next? This one is quantum computer core. Okay, we're going to need the quantum computer structural glass. Do that. And quantum accelerator we have. We're going to need the multi-threader. The crystal assembler thing. Okay. And funny enough, it requires another quantum computer core. Sheesh. Okay, next. Multi-threader, and we got that one. Crafting unit we got. Okay, looks like we have everything, hopefully. And let me just go over here again, multi-threader. And that's the crystal assembler, okay. Go down here, put that right there. Okay, this is that stuff over there. Okay, we'll put that one right there. All right, cool. Let's queue up the computer core. I don't know if we're gonna make like one of these. We can probably like make one, maybe, just maybe, and we'll see how far along. Wow, that's a bit of materials right there. Okay. All right, that doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. You're gonna need singularities. Let me tell you how to get those. All right, you're gonna need to make something called an ME void cell. So here's how you make that one. You need a couple of amethyst shards, overflow destruction cards, 16k ME storage storage component, matter condenser. Although you could use the matter condenser in order to make matter balls and singularities, but we're going to do it another way because this is just that good. You know, this from extendedAE is an add-on mod, quartz glass and everything, and you make one of those. So once you make one of those, you can right-click it, and you can set what you want to do. You can void it, just trash things. You can make matter balls, or you can make singularities. So I have it set to matter balls. And then you're supposed to go into the cell workbench. This is like vanilla. And you put it inside here. And then you set it to cobblestone. Then pull it out. And next, get yourself something infinite. Like the ME Infinity Cobblestone Cell. You can buy this in the store from the Echo the Fabricator. It's only 35 gold. It's worth it. You put it in here. And you drive into your network and everything like that. And then next, you're going to make an ME extended IO port. And extended because you can put more accelerator cards in there. And it's the extended one. You flip this to make it point into the cell from the disk drive, which is this one right here, where you have the infinite cobblestone cell. And then you put that voice cell like right here. And then it just goes, you know? It just goes. You don't see it ticking because we have like 34 million matter balls, but you're going to get a lot. You're going to get a lot. And you just put in some accelerator cards right here, and it'll just go, you know. And once you're done getting like millions of your matter balls, you can just take this one out and just put it into your drive. Then make another one and put another one in there, you know. Just, you know, have even more matter balls. Why not? Or maybe you want to make singularities. Just make another one, put it in here, and, you know, just top it up every once in a while. And then just take it out and put it back into your disk drive. It should be connected to your AE network. So if you go into Singularity, you have like, I have like 21,000 in there. So cool. Ready to use. Ready to use. And is this still going? Yeah, that'll take a while. Look at this. Jeez. Okay. All right. We got to make 2 of these. Jeez. All right. But luckily, we have something to do. And that is the extended AE stuff. So we have, let's see what we have. The matrix assembler here. So we have 68 of these assembler matrix frame. That's the corners, the edges. We have the assembler matrix glass. You can use walls or glass. It's up to you. We have 90 of the matrix craft core. We have 30 of the pattern cores. And we have 5 of the speed cores. So I think that's all we need in order to make the assembler matrix. And that's just one. It's a 7x7 multi-block structure. So let's go down there. And then it doesn't help that I have all these occultism things down here. So that's but we're gonna have to be a little bit more strategic and put it in the corners here. So we're just gonna put it in the corners and be done with that. So this is dense cables. Okay, get some cables out here. And I'm just gonna hook it up to this one. And how many channels is left on this cable? Okay, we have plenty of channels, jeez. And some people want to go like refined storage. It's like, oh, I don't want to play with the channels. It's fine. It's up to you if you want to do that. I actually took a look at refined storage recently, and then you know, it's a blast from the past, and it's pretty good. You know, it's still pretty good. Okay, do this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, cool. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Goes all the way down there. Okay. Okay, what's my hammer? Where is it? 5x5 area. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want to leave like a little bit of space at the top, maybe. I'm not quite sure. So maybe go 2 down. Like that. Okay, there we go. Alright, cool. Alright, there we go. Alright, first of all, we'll put down the frames. Alright, there we go. There's the frame. Now we're gonna put down the glass. And you know what? Let's you know what? It's gonna get covered. It's never mind. I was gonna add some lights at the bottom. Alright, cool. Where's my stick? Is it? Bane stick cumber branch. I don't know what happened to my stick. Oh, there it is. You freaking. Alright, there we go. Okay, we're gonna start off with the craft course. There's like 90 of them. Why 90? I don't know. People say it's the optimal number, so we're gonna go for that number. And it hasn't changed. So you know it's like a surefire way. Alright, there we go. And now, we'll put down the dirty pattern cores. Okay, and now the 5-speed cores. There we go. And now we'll close it up. There we go. And get the cables and hook it up. And there we go. You right click it, mouse over it says device online. You have this nice little blue accents along the edges. Right click it and look at all the patterns that we have. You can't tell because it's like nothing in it, you know? So yeah, it can hold like a whole bunch of patterns right there. And if I go in here, and I go to the pattern access terminal here, you see the assembler matrix pattern thingamajiggy right there. And I keep like scrolling down, look at this. Look at all the slots we have. So yeah, that'll last for a little bit. It'll last for a little bit. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to grab all of these out of here because these are just like ordinary crafting patterns. So first of all, I need to put this in here and put this away and put these away. Okay, cool. And just grab all of these. Grab all of these out of here. We're gonna move it all in here. You know what? Let's go ahead and maximize this, shall we? There we go. And let's see if we can expedite this. Let me get my wrench out. If I can find it. I can never find that damn thing. Here, give me this. Frick. Okay, that one's empty. Oh dear. Okay. There's everything. Okay, it's magnetized. Get me all of this. Get me all of that. Right, cool. And then that one should have something in it too, right? Okay, yeah. I don't want to disturb this too much, although it doesn't really matter, because this one's online already. Alright, there we go. Okay, cool. Now, how's our computer core thingamajiggy doing? Okay, still pretty good. It's on the printed logic circuit, so maybe we can get away with moving the other stuff. Okay, here, give me that. Okay, put that in here, and put that in here. Okay, cool. And look at that. Plenty of space left. And we can put another one if we want to, because this whole thing takes up only one channel. Just one. So if you need more pattern space, you can just make another one. And just plunk it down over here. Or just put it over here if you want to. So cool. So now we can go ahead and reclaim all these molecular assemblers. And all the pattern providers that we plunked down initially. And we can use it for other things. And we're going to leave the energizing ore. We'll deal with that some other time. There we go. Nice. Okay, cool. And how much time is left on this one? Yeah, it's over an hour, so that'll take a while. That'll take a while indeed. And let's go ahead and go upstairs. And let's see if we can expedite that process. Actually, it's printing the circuits, isn't it? Alright, let me get this. And it should be over there. Yeah, it's printing out all of this stuff here. It's like 10 acceleration cards on here. Now, is that the maximum size? Here, let me get some of this. I'll get 40 of these out. That might be a problem because it's like this thing's actively taking up all the processes right now. So yeah, speed this up a little bit. There we go. Oh, it made some. Oh yeah, there we go. Is that the max? Oh, that's the max. Okay, it's worth a try. Oh, I had 63 on me. Jeez. Definitely gonna take a while. We still gotta like make this. You still gotta make that. You still gotta make this and this. Go. What the heck? Sheesh. Oh yeah, definitely gonna take a while. Alright, so in the meantime, we're gonna take a look at the advanced AE armor. And we're gonna set that one up too. Alright, at advanced AE. Now why advanced AE? Well, I went into AE2 and I already have some of the stuff like making that stuff anyway. So why not make that particular armor, you know? And you can go for any armor you want, you know, you can go for the mecha suit or mechanism if you want to. And well, we kind of can't do that because it requires lithium, and we have like none of that set up, so we're gonna have to wait on that. But since we're going for the advanced AE suit, then you know, well, I'm gonna take that one over the mecha suit. There are other suits that you can make, such as the Oritech exosuit. You want to like go for that one. There's also the Project E armor. I don't know how early you can get. We have like no EMC, none of that set up. So yeah, you can get like maybe dark matter or maybe the red matter stuff. Not sure about the gem armor stuff. So you can go for that if you want to. There is obviously the infinity stuff, but that's endgame, you know. So once you get that, well, what's next? There's nothing next. And you can get the draconic armor. Gonna go that way, you know. As the undying module that prevents like death and everything. So cool. Okay, there we go. But right now, we're going to make the advanced AE, and it's going to be a little bit better because it has power built in. You know? And since we have the wireless power, just charging up our stuff inside armor slots, inventory, and whatnot, that energy is our buffer, you know. So if you go like face the Draconic Guardian, Chaos Guardian, the dragon, I'm not sure if it's in here or no. Not quite sure. We'll find out. So yeah. That energy buffer will keep you alive for like what, a few seconds when you get hit with the laser. So after that, then you're probably gonna need like all your totems inside your inventory in order to keep you alive. There's like the charm of keeping. So if you want to take that L, that death, you know, you can like very well use that charm of keeping thing in order to keep all your stuff. But I already have soulbound on some of these stuff, so that doesn't really matter. Let's see. Do we have Reliquary in here? Do we have the Angel? Okay, probably not. Reliquary. Okay, we don't. Okay, totems. We definitely have some of those, right? Forest totems that teleport you. Totem of Death Recall. You know what? This might be interesting. Do I have one of those? Let me see. Totems? No? Really? I think I threw it out of something. Hold on. You check in here. Ah, there we go. I never found that totem. What the heck? Yeesh. Oh, there it is. Okay. You can see it. Okay, so let's see what this does. Each attack against the Relic Bearer has a 3% chance per percent of missing health to teleport the attacker to a random location within a 6-block radius. I mean, it's better than 0, right? So, yeah, there's that. Let me just reroll this, see if it's any better. 4% chance, 7-block radius. I mean, if this hits off, then, you know, you can, like, get teleported away from the laser. So what's this, charm slot? Okay, we'll put it over here and we'll level up and see if it's any good. Okay, cool. Anything else we can use? Yeah, not quite sure. Maybe the Holy Locket or something? Alright, cool. Alright, so there we go. Something on us, you know. And we can just, like, spam, like, a whole bunch of Totem of Dyings in inside our inventory. Maybe that'll work. Maybe. Not quite sure. Alright, let's go back to the advanced AE stuff. And we'll queue up some armor. Alright, first of all, we're going to need the Quantum Helmet. I'll get one of those. We're going to need the Quantum Alloy Plate. This is in the reaction chamber. Let's see, we're going to need the Wireless Access Point. Surprisingly, I never made one of those. The recipe, I mean. Okay, we got everything else. Okay, cool. Quantum Chest Plate. There we go. Okay, the Quantum Leggings. And then the Quantum Boots. Alright, there we go. Now the fun part, we gotta pick which card to put into our suit, because that's what makes the suit work even better. There's the Quantum Upgrade base card. Let's make that first. And let's see. Walk speed, meh. Sprint, meh. Step assist, no. Jump height, nah. Lava immunity, okay, sure. Pick one of those. And let's see. Lava immunity, flight card. Well, we can already fly, so it doesn't really matter. Water breathing. Did we ever get water breathing? Oh yeah, we have a charm for that, so that's not necessary. Auto feed card. Nah, our bag can already do that. Auto stock card. The bag can do that too. So can the wireless terminal. Magnet card. Already have a magnet. HP buffer card. That's what we really want there. We'll take one of those. And then 64K portable item cell. We'll make one of those. Let's see what else. ME chests. Okay, what else is missing? ME item cell housing. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, there we go. Alright, evasion card. Make one of those. Do we have any rabbit hide? Come on, we ran into rabbits, right? Okay, there we go. Okay, that's the evasion card right there. Now, what else is Quantum Alloy Plate? Okay, have those. Okay, regen card. Gonna take one of those. Let's see, mushroom stew. This. Do the bowl. Okay, what else? Cookies. Do I even have that? Jeez, hold on. Cocoa. Hey, I have 11K. What the heck? Okay. Okay, let's see. What? Here, give me this. Copy. Okay, regen card. What else? Cooked rabbit. All right, sure. Why not? Here, give me this. I'll put it on the list. Okay, and then cakes. Slice of cake. Sugar cake base. All right, here. Give me the OG one. Hopefully that will work out. Do I have any milk in here? I have 1 bucket of milk. Okay, we need to get that sorted. Here, do that. That's easy to do. Milk jar. Cow in a jar and everything. Cool. Alright, so that is... What is that, regen? Okay, that's the regen card. Okay, that's cake. Okay, we're going to need the strength card. Look at all the swords we need to make. And, no, do this. Hold on. Where is that thing here? Strength. Put that in here, turn that off. We don't want it grabbing anything that doesn't have any... That has any stats. Okay, Certus Quartz Sword. One of those. And the Fluix Sword. Really? Okay, alright. Certus Quartz Sword, we got that thing. Fluix Upgrade. Okay, there we go. And then what else? I think I can make everything else, okay. Strength card, attack speed card, okay. Take the attack speed card. And the luck card, maybe, I'm not quite sure. And Rabbit's Foot. I think we have Rabbit's Foot, right? Okay, the reach card, okay, sure, why not? And let's see, lightning rods. End rods. Okay, that's it for the reach card. Okay, swim speed card. Not quite sure about that one. We'll pass on that. Night vision we already have. Light drift card we're not too concerned about. ME recharging card. Okay, we'll take one of those. Okay, and then the charge staff. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's put this away. We'll put it all in here. Alright, cool. Put it in there. Alright, well, we're gonna need to put that into the furnace. Okay, furnace. Where's the furnace? Okay, here it is. Okay, put that into the furnace. And then this one, this makes the quantum alloy plate. So that one goes into the reaction chamber. Okay, there we go. All right, cool. So how is the core coming along? Hey, look at that. It barely made any dent. It's like it's on this stuff right now. So, all right. Go down here. And let's see if we can make anything. Let's see if we can make any of the armor stuff. Quantum helmet. Okay. Oh, it needs all this stuff? Okay. All right. I guess not. It'll probably be better if we just, like, made another one of these things, you know? You know, just for, like, second jobs. So, let's see. How many hours do we have left on this? I'll, like, max this out a little bit. Is it going any faster? I can't tell. It's barely making a dent. Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and hopefully the tick acceleration can, like, nudge itself in there or something. Let's see if it can nudge itself in there. It's doing something. Ender dust, quantum infusion, okay. Alright, it's doing something. Alright, cool. Okay, so there we have it. It's a very nice short episode of me building a matrix assembler, and we can't do anything else because we gotta wait. We gotta wait for everything else. But you know what? This is great. Look at this. Look at that. It's actively going right now. Cool. Look at all the space we have. So yeah, but let's talk about the computer core thingamajiggy right here. So if we just make just one of these things, you can just like hook it up to your AE2 network, and it'll still work. You know, it'll just still work. So let me go ahead and grab the numbers out here. So the computer core is 7x7 multi-block structure, just like the assembler matrix. You're going to need 208 218 structures blocks. And this is the quantum computer structural glass. So just enough to cover the outside. I think it's 215 or 18, is it? Somewhere along the lines. Just enough of that in order to cover the outside. And then on the inside, you have the accelerators, the multi-threader. You only need one multi-threader. Luckily, you only need one multi-threader, you know, because it takes like another computer core in order to make this one. Let's see, 256 megs, quantum crafting units. Okay, let's see what else you need in there. You need 123 accelerators, so that is this one. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty fast. It's 123 after all, and it's 218 structural glass, by the way. And you're gonna need one multi-threader, and you're gonna need one computer core in there, and that's it. That's it. You know, that's all that goes in there. So yeah, and once that's done, you attach a cable to it, and boom, you got your crafting CPU. And it's not just only one crafting CPU. It just scales up, you know, depending on how many jobs you throw at it. So let's say you have a job running, and then you queue up another job. It's just gonna run that as well, you know. It just makes another crafting CPU out of the blue, out of thin air, and process that one. If you request a third one, well, it makes a third one just to process that. So yeah, it's near infinite, near infinite. All right, I think we waited long enough for all this stuff to complete. We got the computer core here. We got a multi-threader. We got the structural stuff. And we got the quantum computer accelerators. Let's put that in here. All right, great. Let's go ahead and put this together. And we'll see if that is all we need. Okay, wait, where's the elevator? Okay, here it is. All right, cool. All right, so let's put that in the corner somewhere. I'm not quite sure. Maybe we'll put it in the same corner over here. Like right next to this thing over here. Yeah, it'll look nice. Okay. Okay, hammer, where's the hammer? Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, so that's 4 down. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, there we go. Alright, first things first, we're gonna need to put down the structural glass. Alright, there we go. Nice and hollow inside. Alright, so it's mostly going to be computer accelerators because we want this to go fast. Alright, cool. And the last two is just a multi-threader. Like that. And then we got the computer core. Like that. And then we're going to close it up. And then we're going to run a cable to it. And there we go. Look at that. It's nice and fancy. Nice. And then when you right-click it, it tells you the crafting status, how many CPUs are at work. So pretty nice. Pretty nice. All right. So that means we don't need these anymore. It was good while it lasted. All right, there we go. Put these away. So cool. All right, so let's go ahead and finish making the quantum armor. We already got the helmet, as you can see over here. So let's go ahead and do that. See how fast it is? Oh, yeah. It's a little bit faster, just a little bit. But, you know, we're getting bottlenecked by other machines here. such as the circuit fabricator. We're definitely going to need more than one of those now, because it's just like all of these like jobs are like pining for attention. It's pining for a slot. So cool. If you right click the quantum CPU over here, you see all the crafting jobs here. And of course, if you let's say make some glass here, let's make 1,000. Okay, start. Then you go in here, and look at that. It automatically makes another CPU for you. And it does that particular job. While this one's still going, So pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. And then it goes away after it's done. Cleans up after itself too. Oh, cool. Alright, so once we get this quantum suit going, we'll probably go on another adventure, and probably to finish the trolley bosses or something like that. And in tier 5, after you do this one, after you find the final echoes, we already found it, but we kind of jumped ahead there. But if you just go into editing mode over here, you see like a little bit of a future of what we have yet to come. We already met the chaos. We already met these guys here. So yeah. And let's see, fusion crafting, awakened draconium. Here's where it gets a little bit trickier here, because we need to deal with the Ender Mighty Chicken again. Again, we don't need to fight it, we just need to move it and farm its juicy goodness, because we need the chaos stuff from it. So, yeah. And we need to make black holes for some reason. I don't know. Seems kind of dangerous there. So, yeah. Here's the infinity stuff, so... Oh, joy. What's in tier 6? How can there possibly be a tier 6? What is this? What's this? Transcendent critical control. Oh my goodness, what the? Okay. Okay. Alright, fine. Alright, cool. Let me just go in here and do this. Yeah? 10? Okay, alright. Fine. It's less and less these days. It's less and less. Alright, so there we go. We made a crafting computer and the assembler matrix frame. Hopefully, this thing is enough for a little while, Hopefully that's enough for a little while. And the crafting CPU, that'll last until the end there, right there. So you don't need to worry about that. So there we have it. This has been another episode of StoneBlock 4. I've been FTB, and I'll see you next time.